Alright guys, real quick, I've just come out. It's kind of raining here. I'm in Waynesboro and stopped at a house I've been wanting to do for a long time and told him where I lived. And he said his son lives on the street I live on, and it's actually my neighbor. So that was kind of odd. So he let me look. I done found 3 wheat pennies out of like 5 holes, and then this. So it looks like it might be a good yard. I'm right here in the Civil War area, so alright. Alright guys, a couple holes later, just got this. This got me excited. Oh, I got a Merc. 1917. Oh man, I've only done the first 3-4 foot of this swipe. I got the whole yard. Alright. Looks good. Alright guys, I'm still in the front yard here. Just got a, shoot, I forget what the signal was. I got it's like a pin or something here. Shoot. Probably something to do with the church. The west something. Looks interesting. Check it out later. The west writing. Alright. Cool. Alright guys, I'm still working just here. Just this front little part of the front yard. The guy did tell me about 15 years ago he had a guy come by looking for Civil War artifacts. And like I say, I ended up knowing the guy's son real well. So I went up through here, came back, went to this aisle. Anyway, I almost walked away and I realized I had this middle strip to do. Thank goodness I come right back. The very first signal, and this thing looks very interesting. I don't recognize it right off the get-go. It could be a Merc, but it looks like something. You can see what it was in. I don't know what this thing is, guys. What in the... Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a Mexican coin. Oh. It's silver. Heck yeah, I ain't got one of these. It's something Mexican top, I don't know. Oh man. 1927, 20-cent Tavos. Beautiful. Alright, that's got me excited. I like that. Cool. Alright guys, I'm out. It's Saturday. I just worked half a day. And I came back out to the yard where I found the Mexican 1921 coin and a Merc and a Rosie. I've started right here where I left off. I come down through here, dug a dog tag, a garter belt clip, 2 wheats. Come right here, got a 95. I thought for sure it would be just a clad quarter, and it was down in there. I got a, looks like a Washington. No mint. It's gonna be 42. Alright, cool. Well, it's been a while since I dug a quarter. I think I'm up in the 40s now for the silvers this year. It's May 10th. Alright. Alright guys. Still raining. Out over here in this hole I got a piece of aluminum siding. And this was in there with it. Just a plastic, one of those monkey see, hear no evil, see no evil, little monkey. I don't know. Next hole right here beside the back porch, I forget what it was, 70 some. Look at this little lighter. This thing is pretty neat. Look how little it is. It's a pygmy. That must mean little lighter from Japan. Can't wait to clean that up and see. That thing is wild. Must have been on a keychain. It must be broke right here. No? Alright, that's pretty neat. Alright guys, this coin done dried off because when I was filming it just a couple minutes ago, I was saying I just found a lighter right there. I came around, come down this edge, and Found a couple of odds and ends, a bunch of newer pennies. And I dug this as soon as I was filming the guy come outside, so I turned it off. But it's a war nickel. I have no clue the year yet. I'll check it out later. Let me see where it's at on there. Alright guys, real quick. It's Mother's Day morning. I didn't go to church this morning. I got a thing to go to for my memory of my mother. And it's a little later, so I stopped at a permission I had for a couple of weeks and I hadn't never done it. Across the road, a lady come outside and she gave me permission. Look what the first thing I popped. Oh my, and it was something else that came off of it down here. Oh, look at this, guys. Can you believe it? Oh my God. Thank you, Lord. Look at this. It's got a name on it. We'll check it out later. Awesome find. Alright. Alright, guys. It's Mother's Day. Sunday. Haven't put a video out in a while. I've been working a whole lot. So I haven't been a chance to, I've been hunting a little bit in the evenings, but haven't had a chance to film and put anything together. Anyway, this video is from 5/5. This is all from two houses from the 5th of May and the 11th, I think was yesterday, and then today, I think it was the 12th, I might be wrong. Alright, let's see. I got them actually laid out wrong. Okay, here's the 5th of May. This house, I stopped and cold knocked the house, ended up being the father of my neighbor here where I live. Couldn't believe it. Small world, but I found all this on the first day at the house. This is really neat. It's a 1927 20 centavos. The weird thing is right here, it's almost like it's got a solder point on it. But there's not one on this side, like it was maybe made into something. But I don't know how Mexico coins are. I should have looked this up. It's got 720 up here. I should have looked that up. But that's pretty neat. 1927. Then I found a 17 Merc, no mint, a 53 Rosie, no mint. This thing's got me puzzled. I'm sure it's not. It's almost like a shoulder scale. I'm sure that's a little too thick, but it was something iron here. That thing is, anybody knows what that would be. It's definitely, this place where I'm hunting, there's definitely a possibility of being Civil War stuff there. That's why I found a bunch of wheats there, a 69 Canadian. Alright, then yesterday, I went back over there. Got the little monkey, a 45 war nickel, a 42 Washington. I think is in good shape too. I didn't hit it none. Little scratching back there. Dog tag. This little lighter is really neat. It's called a pygmy lighter. I guess it would attach to a little chain if you needed it. That thing is small. This is the token I dug is a Chrysler 6 1925 Sunoco Series 2. It's from 1969. They give it out with gas. Bunch of wheats there again. A garter belt. Says something velvet grip. That ended up being a watch. All the dirt got in through that viewing thing there that showed you the day of the month, I reckon. It's a cat pin. Alright. Oh, and that first day I dug this. I didn't know what it was. I looked it up today. It's the Duke. It's over in Britain. The Duke of Wellington, the West Riding Regiment. You can see it's some kind of really old. I mean, this pin isn't that old, but some kind of really old regiment. And it was some kind of like a tie clip. I hadn't cleaned it up yet. All right. Then I went out today. yesterday I dug this. I thought for sure I had a $1/2, but I knew it was thick, but big old sterling. And I dug this stuff yesterday too. These are pretty cool. These are when you find some of the older caps got the old where you had to pay a tax on them. If anybody knows what these come off of, let me know. I find them all the time. I'm sure a rope or something went through it. You know, I found a bunch of wheats. All right. Some of the trash from today. I found a bunch of this lead from where they soldered. They do pipes, old pipes with. A bunch of this little buckle's kind of neat. It's got some ornate on it. A little buckle slide or something. First place I went to today, I dug at. It's one of those foil covered plastic buttons. I thought it was something really good, and then I just got a feeling to go to another place I had. So I went there and I dug this, and I looked across the road and I saw a lady outside walking her dogs, and I knew I could go here any day, so I went over and asked her. She said that's fine. She was going out for Mother's Day. About 2 holes later, I dug this, and I could not believe it. She had done left. I'm going to have to take it back over there by chance. It could be her husband's. This thing came off. Hard to tell how long it's been laying there, but I could not believe it was James A. Migginson. That is unreal. And look how whoever wore it loved this thing. I wish I could show you how close he wore. Almost wore this through. That thing was wore a lot. Over here is the same. It's almost completely. I could break it with my fingers probably. But I'm missing some of the one of the ends. It's almost like they both broke off same place, probably from wearing it so much. But it's sterling. You can see where it was wore so much it tarnished. Look, it's a paratrooper, World War II. That thing is something else. Then I happened to find this in the same yard, and this is a Cindy 1959. So that's pretty neat. So anyway, I've got a bunch of stuff. I've got all kinds of hunts I've got to put out for you guys. I mean, hunts over there. I've got hunts all here, out here, all these here. So I've got a bunch of videos to put out if I ever get around to doing it. Alright guys, thanks for watching.